Hi, if you like the video, please remember to subscribe. Hi, I'm Rob from RobandPhoto.com, and it's that time of year, almost that time of year, if you're watching this video round about the 15th of November 2014, when you start to think about Christmas and potential Christmas presents and maybe some hints and tips that you may want to pass on to your loved ones to make sure they get you what you want for Christmas, and not maybe something you don't want, maybe like socks or some power tools. Not that there's anything wrong with socks or power tools, but you may have something specific in mind. So what I thought I'd do is I'd just run through some ideas I've got for Christmas presents that I would like. Not that I'm probably going to get them this year, because I got my 600D last year, and that was quite a big present, one that would last a few years. I've had a couple of other things throughout the year as well. So I think this Christmas is really going to be about the kids more than treating ourselves. But anyway, so what sort of ideas? I'm not going to talk about the normal, get some more batteries, get a tripod, all that sort of stuff. It's going to be some slightly different things that maybe you'll think, oh, I could do with those too. So the first thing would be, I really fancy one of these. Now, this is a softbox studio lighting kit on eBay. And as you know, I do the videos for YouTube, and I'm really crap at getting the colours anywhere near good. I mean, this video probably looks semi-okay because I've been experimenting again. I've gone away from the daylight bulbs I used to have here, and I've gone over to a 3-light setup now, where I have a halogen lamp there, which is basically a workman's halogen lamp with a big white umbrella in front of it. And then I have a reflector here to do the fill on my face. And then these two lights you see behind me, although they're just, it looks like they're for decoration, what they're actually doing is they're spilling some light onto my shoulders. Well, that's the idea anyway, to make me stand out a little bit from the background. However, with one of these kits, oh man, I could do something really good. So this is a continuous lighting kit. So there's two soft boxes, one for the main light and one for the fill. And there's another soft box on a boom as well. So the idea is that becomes your rim light or your hair light that's above and slightly behind you, and then one of these is close, and one of them you have on lower power for the fill. And because they're fluorescent bulbs, they don't use much power, and as you can see, these particular kits have got 5 bulbs in each head, which gives you loads of power without using too much electricity. And so they should be a little bit better daylight balance than the workman's halogen lights I use. And also, although I would be buying them mainly for doing videos, obviously I could use them for ordinary photography as well. And the advantage of using continuous lights over flashes is that you can kind of see what you're doing before you press the button. So that's my first kind of wish list for Christmas. The next one is a bit more traditional in terms of camera stuff. This is the new Canon lens. This is a Canon EFS 10-18 f4.5 to 5.6 IS STM. So it's a super wide angle lens, massively wide angle. So it's the equivalent of about a 25mm in no, not 25. What am I talking about? It's the equivalent. You times it by 1.5, don't you? So it's the equivalent of a 15mm in or 1.6, something like 15mm and 35mm. So it gives you super wide. It's image stabilized, which I don't think you really need in a wide angle lens. It's EFS, so it only fits on crop sensor bodies like my 600D, T3i 700D, that sort of thing. But it's also an SDM, so it gives it really quiet focusing for doing video work. So that's very exciting. I've always fancied a super wide lens. Now I know I just did a video not that long ago about how you don't really need different kit to make your photographs better, and it doesn't, getting kit doesn't make your photographs any better. Going to places and being in exciting or moving situations does that. But it doesn't mean I don't like getting new kit, and I think this 10-18 would be very nice indeed, a nice addition to my kit. Now, the next thing is another lens, but this is a more of a plainer one. This is the Canon EFS 24mm f2.8 STM lens. Now, I'm recording this video right now on the Canon EF 40mm pancake lens. Great lens, super sharp, super small. It's a good walk-round lens, and I enjoy using it as a walk-round lens because it's quite small. However, it is a little bit telephoto, and sometimes you think you might want a little bit more bit more width. And so the EFS 24mm pancake lens would give that, because times that by 1.5, what's that, about 38mm? As well, it would be 36, wouldn't it? 1.6, sorry, so about 38mm. So that would make it a really good walk mount lens, and incredibly small, and make the camera incredibly light. Now it's £180, but I don't know. It says usually dispatched within 1 to 3 months, so I don't know if it's actually available yet. So watch this space. Next thing would be one of these babies. This is a battery grip for my 600D T3i, mainly because I haven't got one, and I like to have a battery grip just in case my normal batteries run out and I just want to run off AAs and for long-term durability of the camera. They're about £30 on eBay. Not a great, fantastically inspiring gift, but a very, very practical one. Next, we've got a couple of books. I think I need to add a Gary Winogrand book to my collection, and there's a recent one that he did for his displays exhibition at the San Francisco Museum of Modern Art. Well, I'm saying he did, his people did, because he's dead. And it looks like it might be a kind of a best of, maybe, I don't know. That's what I really want. So if anybody's got an idea of maybe a better Gary Winogrand book to start off with, then maybe that one. And also, I think I need a Rankin book, and I think probably Beautiful. It's only a tenner. Rankin's great at celebrity portraits, does very interesting, very modern work. Enjoy it quite a lot. I just want to have some of his work, in a hardback, or at least a book form. And then finally, this is the thing that, don't tell Suzanne or Oliver, but this is the thing I really want. It's a bit expensive though, and it's kind of something that I don't know if I'd really use. And I wouldn't use it for what it's meant to be used for. But that is the new GoPro Hero camera, action camera. Now this is the budget one. This is the one that costs about £100. Because I kind of got this idea in my head that, when I do the walkabout videos, when I'm running around and I film myself with my phone at the moment, I kind of hold my phone up and talk to it and generally take shots with it. But it's difficult to mount this on a tripod, so I can do kind of walking along and taking pictures as I walk past. And I think maybe with the GoPro Hero, what I could do is get the tripod mount for that and put it on my GorillaPod and wrap it around trees and hold it up, because it's super wide angle, hold it up on a GorillaPod or even a tripod to get kind of action shots. But I'm not sure. When I say action shots, it's me walking and taking photographs. It's not very action. But maybe it would inspire me to get my mountain bike out and do more of that. But mainly just to have a really small, high-quality 1080p video camera that I can even use as a second camera when I'm doing these videos somewhere, because I haven't had success. The only thing that worries me is there's no screen, so you're kind of guessing on the composition. At least when I take shots with my phone, I can see myself because I use the front-facing camera, and I can compose roughly where I'm going to be. But I don't know, I've kind of got in my head that I want one. So I don't know. And at around about £100, they seem like a bit of a bargain, and maybe it would inspire me to take my photography to more extreme places. So anyway, there we go. That's the kind of things I've been thinking about for Christmas. A 3-set continuous softbox, a super wide angle 10 to 18 lens, a 24mm pancake, a 600D battery grip, a book by Gary Winogrand, a book by Rankin, and maybe a GoPro Hero. Hope that's given you some ideas for Christmas, maybe for yourself, or if you've got a loved one photographer. If you enjoyed the videos, please subscribe, please like them, please share them, and I'll see you again soon.